For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
If I made an offer to you, how would you like to never lose your wallet again? You don't have to search for your wife's purse. There's no credit card that you have to worry about, because I have this great new digital currency. And if you play your cards right, you can get it implanted under your skin. It's actually a pretty bad idea, especially if you've ever read the book of Revelation. I'm just saying.
Everything is done in stages. After the RFID goes in the card and then your passport, it's going to go into your body. That's what they're going to try and do.
And so microchips in human bodies. Do tell.
So these are radio frequency identification chips, or RFID.
Yeah.
This is the same exact technology that right now we have in most of our debit and credit cards. We also have a number of states, New York, Vermont, Michigan, that have already adopted an RFID chip program for their driver's licenses. And as more states sign on to this, this may become mandatory in the U.S.
But top economists are warning that central banks, we've been talking about central banks, remember CBDC, central bank digital currency, is the big thing that everybody's being pushed towards. Top economists warns that central banks are planning to introduce CBDC microchip implants.
We have at least one bank in Australia saying to the customers, how about we put a microchip into your hand so that anytime you want to do banking, supposedly it's more convenient, but in reality, the bank will have all sorts of information implanted into someone's hand.
I'm here with Meow, and he's got, show us the chip implanted.
Okay, here we go, and I'll see if I can get it.
It's implanted?
It's implanted underneath my skin. Let's see if we can get it.
Can you get it?
There we go.
Transaction cancelled.
One day. Stay tuned.
Would you get a microchip implanted so that you could pay for things with just a swipe of your hand? Biohacking is set to replace credit cards and key cards, and thousands have already jumped at the chance.
You will be chipped. It's just a matter of time. This is the mark of the beast.
Continue our week-long look at some of the most exciting innovations that could present opportunities for investors. Today we focus on radio frequency identification.
Now, you'll have heard of this before from things that you've seen, but RFID devices may eventually replace the barcode. The new technology already being used by companies like Walmart, Sun Microsystems, and Kimberly-Clark.
Applied Digital Solutions is one of the names behind RFID. The company's CEO, Scott Silverman, joins us now from Boynton Beach, Florida. Scott, welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Thank you for having me.
Let's get right to it. We mentioned that you have on your person implanted one of these RFID devices. Do you know it's there once it's there?
Well, you don't know it's there when it's there. You certainly know when it's being injected. But the beauty of having it inside of you, and by the way, it's a very simple injection process, just like getting a shot of penicillin, and it's a Band-Aid only after the procedure, and the chip lies dormant underneath your skin, and a product called BioBond actually prevents it from migrating within the body. The chip for years has been used in the animal industry. In fact, we've been manufacturing it for approximately 15 years for pets and livestock, and have actually sold over 30 million of these in the animal industry.
I've talked about the dangers of CBDCs for a long time. Most Americans still don't really know what it is. And I think you do too, it's going to come down the pike fast. And it's going to come with a crisis. And they're going to say, look at all of the advantages. You got to get into this now. And I think the vast majority of people will go right along with it. It's a terrifying end of freedom, end of free choice kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
And, you know, if you've ever read the book of Revelation,
yeah,
it is that system. 50,000 people worldwide already have a chip implanted under their skin.
Is it 50,000 already? Wow. I know in Sweden it's more than 5,000, probably close to 10,000.
Worldwide is 50,000. That's what they say.
Yeah. It could be true, yeah.
Which is just terrifying.
Well, because now we have the technology for what? Well, for central bank digital currencies. And when you introduce that, you need a carrot to get people to take the chip implant. You see? One of the central bankers in Europe told me that he was shown the prototype. It was already ready in 2015, 2016.
Viva Key Technologies is making an implantable device that will collapse all of these inconvenient things: wallets, keys, access cards, payment cards, passwords, blockchain keys. All of that will be collapsed into a simple to use, convenient, frictionless, secure implant. At the moment we have about 50,000 customers and growing. I think the need for this type of device is because it's becoming very important to have a secure digital identity. Your life online and through various services, be it even driver's licenses or passports or blockchain transactions, these things are becoming actually more important than your biological identity.